slimming down, my nigga.
Slimming down, one nigga? Okay.
I'm
All right.
slimming down, my nigga. That's what I'm doing. Slimming down. All right, we back, man. This one gonna be a little bit private, man. Me and Rob, all the noise is gone, but I really want you guys to sit back and be able to ask him some serious questions. And I want to just talk to him. I found out some interesting things. I didn't know Rob used to be in a club, so that was interesting. We're gonna talk to him about the Oakland bike set, about the town bike set, and just get to know Big Money Rob on a different level, man. A lot of you guys, when y'all see me with these cats, you don't get a chance to ask the questions you want to ask. So get in the frame, man. Get in the
Okay.
frame,
Okay.
man. You
Okay.
gotta get over here, man.
All right. Go.
All right, so introduce yourself, man. Let them know who you is. Give me your phone number, how to get in touch with you, and we'll get into this interview.
Okay. My name's Rob, owner of Money's Car Stereo, located in beautiful downtown East Palo Alto, California. I do the car stereos, bikes, motorhomes, whatever you bring me. We're going to make it happen. I can be reached at 650-906-8878. Like I said, I'm here on the West Coast, Central California, not Central, Bay Area. Yay area, some people may say.
Yeah.
But
Yay.
yeah, and so my videos, if you ain't seen me on YouTube or Facebook or Instagram, check me out. I'm out there. I'm just letting people see what I see, you know. And that's how I got to this point right here, letting sales see what I see.
Yeah.
He was showing me some stuff, so I didn't know the man from the man on the moon reached out to me one time about some stuff I was doing with some bike stuff, some innovative Halo ring things. If you've seen those on the first Big Blue,
Yeah, I'm
uh,
blue for three.
beautiful.
Three. I'm
That,
blue for three.
that was me that put that out there.
Yeah.
You seen it on Ponto bike, that was me did that.
And it's amazing how they created that. They actually make that light now.
Yeah, they
But
make it like
yeah,
that now.
that's
Yeah.
crazy. Yeah.
So I
Yeah.
try to be ahead of the curve on things I do. So when you see me, you want to be me. Check me out my videos. I got a lot of videos out there, over 500 or so, music videos, car videos. Just stuff I be into. Interviewing, talking. I'm not big out there as sale is, but people know me. I know some people who know some people who know some people.
One of the things I want to ask you, Robert, we talked about earlier, but we kind of got sidetracked with all the music and noise and stuff. Is like I said, what made you really, really? Thank you, Louisville Fridge. I appreciate you. What made you really get out there, like I said earlier, and say, okay, I can actually make this a living, make this a lifestyle, doing music. And you also mentioned that. What up? Thank you, Enrico Bailey. Thank you. Because you actually do cars too.
Yeah.
So what was it? Like I said, what was it that said, okay, I can act? Because see, a lot of us, we dibble and dabble. Like me, I dibble and dabble when it comes to fixing on motorcycles.
Hmm.
But you actually turned this into a business. And the reason why I'm asking you this question is because we got a lot of youngsters. We got a lot of youngsters out there who actually, might want to do this but scared to take that chance. So the question today, and where I'm trying to take you to is, what gave you the courage to take that chance and say, hey, I can actually do this?
Well, like I told you earlier, Sal, a brother had got a bike with 50 miles on it, and I did all his cars as a youngster. Thanks, Chuck. And he told me he was scared of the bike. He said,
Yeah.
"Well, I don't want to put a system on it, but also, uh, I don't want to ride the bike.
Yeah.
Here, you need to hold this.
Yeah.
Now, since I'm gonna let you hold this, you go ahead and you do what you want to do with the music. Just let me know how much the equipment gonna cost.
Okay.
Labor on you, cause you got the bike and you ride it.
Okay.
You gonna work it out, cause I trust you."
Okay.
And so I've had many cars over the years.
I mean, but when you look at, I mean, here it is, a brand new Harley Davidson. You got to look at taking the fairing off. I mean, that shit got to be scary,
Oh,
man. It
yeah.
got to be like, you feel what I'm saying? That shit got to be something like, oh, it's a brand new motorcycle. It ain't mine, and
Well, on my first Harley Davidson, the first Road Glide I ever worked on, besides the FLHT, I did. FLHT is only 3 across the top, 4 on the sides, and it came off. That was on a '05 bike. The first Road Glide, it took me damn near an hour to get the fairing off, to figure out how it disconnected. One cat brought me a 96 one time. It took over an hour and a half trying to get the front fairing off the bike, because the older bike was a whole different monster. But I've always been to figure out things. I like challenges of solving problems, problem solver. I don't know when, it comes from us. Sometime back in the day we said from lack of money, you'll figure out a way how to make it happen. working on your cars and whatnot. I didn't always have the opportunity or the cash flow to go straight to a shop. You had to figure it out on your own, learn
So
as
your
you go.
story is almost similar to Punchy too, because he said that's what made him start working on motorcycles was because he couldn't afford. He could, he saw what he wanted, but
Yeah,
he couldn't just afford to drop the cash. So you're basically saying the same thing too. Like
yeah,
I know a little bit about this, and I really ain't got the money, so I'm just gonna get out there and experiment.
exactly. With cars, when the Impala SS was out, I couldn't afford to go get one off the lot. My credit wasn't no good. I didn't know nothing about that, so I found me the closest thing to it, which was a police car, and I straight cloned the car. If I couldn't buy it, I made it.
Okay.
With my bikes, with my cars, motorcycles, if I couldn't buy it, I would make me one. It wouldn't be in the same exact year when it was current, be maybe 2 or 3 out. But if I could find one that's slightly damaged or something, hey, there you go.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna make it happen. And people will see my work and see me over the year. They say, well, I got confidence in you. You can do anything, man. You put
Yeah,
your
because
mind to it.
we saw you build a car. We
And
saw you cut a roof in a car, and I'm like, this dude crazy as hell.
Mhm.
But as a black man, and this was, and I forgot my man here. We was talking about earlier.
George, yeah.
My man George. We was talking about it earlier that we, as blacks, we got to tighten up, man, because it's a lot of stuff that we losing on. You feel what
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying? But the biggest thing, man, and the most important thing, like I said, is, and then I'll share the story again. When I first started FHO, I reached out to you. I reached out to everybody that was on the West Coast at that time, doing DVDs, doing videos, and a few people gave me a blessing. A few people laughed at me, but you were one of the people that gave me a blessing, and the best advice you gave me was to just do you. You feel what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Thus the birth of FHO and so forth. Also, my man Fast Black called me up and said, "Hey, brother, run your motor, not your mouth. Just be careful with the name, because somebody, just different things, man. But you
Mm-hmm.
guys all gave me that advice and that confidence, and FHO is what it is now. As a, and I don't want to put race into it. Who is that right there? Thank you, Mr. William Mitchell. I don't want to put the race into it, but as a man, when you decide to take that leap into something that you've never done, especially you're talking about somebody that brought you a $25,000, even though he cool, he the homie,
Yeah.
it's still, what I'm saying, Joy. That still got to be some intimidating stuff. I mean, it is, but like you said, you kind of just said, okay, well, I'm gonna take at it. Like you took the time to take the fairing off. Did you watch any videos first before you
I
did it?
wasn't YouTube savvy then. This was like I say, this is like in 2000. Oh, that was 2003 bike. It was 2003 bike. So that's how long ago it was.
Yeah.
So it wasn't really videos of how to on that.
Okay.
It's like the first. What year was that Mercedes Ray had? That 500 convertible.
Oh, that was like, ooh,
A
early
91,
90.
early 90 convertible Mercedes two door with the hardtop one. It took me 2 hours to get the first door panel off it. Brother
Oh.
trusted in me, knew how I get down, brought me the car and said, Rod, I need you to do the music in this. It took 2 hours to get that first door panel off and find all the hidden parts to it. Didn't break nothing, because if I break it, that'll kill the whole job, profit, and all that. He left the car with me for like 4 days. Said, give me a call when it's ready to go. I got you.
Mm.
So people have installed that confidence in me because they've seen what I've done. They say, hey, I believe you. You said you can do it. You can do it. If I say look like something I can't handle, I'm gonna say it from the beginning that hey, that's above my level. I'm refer you to somebody else. But if it's something I look like I can do, and I look at it, I say, I'm going in. Let me get a push at that.
So having the confidence is what got you there. What's needed. Let's talk about a job that you got into that you was like, good Lord have mercy. Any good Lord have mercy?
Um,
Any?
the first ultra FLA, it was a Road Glide Ultra Classic with them electric damn locks on the bags.
Okay.
And how to mount that amp up in there. That was oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Like how I'm gonna mount this amp in there to make it stay and work around the door locks or the bag locks. Not knowing when I was making it into my system, I disconnected the door lock, the locking mechanisms. A few other things got unplugged and didn't get plugged back in. And we had a box of stuff like, Rob, the door locks will work. Bring it by, we'll figure it out. So
Dang it.
those were some scenarios trial there. But again, the man trusted me. And we worked through them. We didn't break nothing, but we
Yeah.
plugged the things, plugged back in. He was back in the game. And so he's been by my side on anything we trying to do. He say, man, I got you, Rob. What you need, I trust you. You say you can do it, do it.
Real quick, man, shout out to my man Jackknife, my man Enrico Bailey, my man William Mitchell, man. I love y'all. Appreciate the FHO love. Again, if you're watching this, man, and you appreciate what I'm bringing you, don't forget to hit the super chat button. If you're watching this, it's not live. You can send a donation via PayPal to Fast Harleys Only at PayPal.com. All of these donations are used. You guys see I'm on the West Coast. You see I'm traveling. I'm bringing you the exclusives. And I got some more hit coming up, too. Some more hits, some more heat. So you guys understand this. All of the help is needed and all of the help is greatly appreciated. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, make sure you do. Hit the bell so that way when I go live, you can be notified. That way you don't miss any of the live interviews, miss any live videos. All right, so we're at the point now, and you decided, hey, this is something that I'm going to do. Big money rod car stereo. What do you like doing better, cars or bikes?
Um, Bikes. I don't have to get as dirty.
Okay,
You know,
yeah.
and the customers. I meet a wide variety of people. As you see, I met the other Americans earlier today.
Yeah, we had some Spanish and some whites.
Yeah, so we do want to do a crossover audience. So
we get
we
an Asian up in here. We're gonna just call the FBI, the feds, or something. Yeah.
And so, and I've been in the same spot. How long?
Sure. You've been in my car for about 27 years.
We've been
doing it that
we've been
long?
in the same garage since 89, 87.
Whoa.
Out this garage. First we worked outside of the garage because I actually lived in the garage back then. You know, when you're in between moving out the house, you move into the garage or the den. Well, I moved into the garage. And so from there we eventually moved out, and then we converted the whole thing into a shop atmosphere. We come after work, you know, we call ourselves, my friends, close-knit friends, we call ourselves the garage crew. Cause people don't want to go home and you just stop at the garage before you go home. Wind down.
George got his hand up. That's my man George right there, man. One of the OGs out here, man. You know what I'm saying? He hanging out today. So, my question was this, is that once you got into cars, you got into the music, do you read any of the electronic books? Do you keep up with the new technology or whatever? How do you determine what's good and what's not good, what to use, you know?
Well, a lot of stuff we've been staying with tried and true formulas. And my stuff has always been on my personal vehicles is what I found to be on the edge. You know, from my Chevy to my bike to my all three bikes I've had. Actually, one bike got done twice, so you can count 4 different schemes. On my personal equipment, I will take it to the limit. And I will looking on the net, see what's going on, what's the new people stuff putting out. If it's something I feel I can use to my advantage, I'm gonna go buy it. The sky's the limit when it's your own project.
Okay.
And I will cop that. If it works out, you'll know about it. If it don't work out, you won't know.
Okay.
And when you see it, you'll be like, and it's in full function. I got it doing all these tricks and gadgets they be doing. You're like, oh, I need that.
Yeah.
And like a lot of people have sat on my motorcycles, which have been from off the edge saying, I don't want to know about this guy. You sit on my bike and you'd be like, I need that in my life.
Yeah.
You know, what's it gonna cost to get like you, man?
Is there certain products that you just endorse and won't switch from, or you'll try anything?
Well,
And anybody watching this, we do send us some product. We'll test it.
yeah, we'll test it. I've had offers from people.
Send it to us, man.
Holler at me from the dude from Kicker called me. I don't know if he was serious, but he was like, Rob, I got some stuff for you. But, you know, I talked to somebody else that they had the same offer but didn't accept anything. So I didn't want to be beholden to somebody because you gave me your stuff. But, yeah, I'll take products and try them out. For the most part, I deal with a medium money category of people.
Yeah.
There's high rollers, low people, and people who want it all for nothing levels. And I've been staying tried and true to my Pioneer 6x9 and Infinity on the high. But
You use
now,
Pioneers in your cars too?
Pioneers in the car on the high.
Okay.
So all the vocal is high, is Pioneer.
Okay.
On the cars, in my Chevy. Oh. Hey, H, I'll hit you back, man. And so, I will stay with the Pioneer. And Pioneer has been right there in the middle, won't let you down scenario. There's a lot of nice stuff out there. The Focal stuff I hear is nice stuff. The Hertz stuff is nice stuff. But I ran up against some Hertz and some Focal and knocked their asses off.
Okay.
With my middle level Pioneer stuff.
Okay.
You know, it's all about how you set the things up.
That's what I'm saying. So how do you grab? Is it that's just trial and error? Everything you've done is learned from trial and error.
Yeah, I tried
You
on
went
my
out
bike first.
I'm just so even with the cars, like I'm saying. So I come to you and say, Rob, I want my shit done. I want my shit knocked. How do you know what to put in the like? How do you know Hyphonics, Pioneer, Alpine? How do
Well,
you know that?
on my cars, I've owned over 100 plus cars, and out of the over 100 plus, I've had at least 50 of them or 60 of them been flip cars, from paint jobs to rims and whatnot. I got a whole Polaroid book's worth of stuff back there. Um, so I've tried all kinds of combinations, from the slant board to the boxes to everything. And so some people come with their own vision, and we'll see how that works out. And I'll tell them my vision, but they've already bought their stuff. If it don't work out, well, we're gonna go to my vision. If it works out, bam, chalk that up in the memory. Okay, we can do this will fit in that scenario. So a lot of it has been trial and error, in known proven formulas. Or if I run like scenarios like the Avalanche truck when that first came out, I had a partner who spent thousands. Rest in peace, Big Ken, and it was 612s off the hook. Vocal was off the hook. Well, I went to my man Ed Escobar. He built boxes from back in the day, and he said, "Well, this is how you should run it." And he gave me the formula. And I built the box when I did my first Avalanche. It was off the hook. And so I know people who know more than me. I don't never claim to know everything, but I know people who know people. So if I feel I'm faltering or in doubt of what I'm about to do, I will ask somebody else's opinion about it.
Got a question from William off subject real quick. William Mitchell says, shout out to Rob, but I've always wondered how he gets along with his neighbors playing that music so loud at night or day.
Well, my neighbors have been the same neighbors for the last. Next door neighbors been here before I was here. Everybody else around me has in and out, and I would say they're other Americans, and they tolerate me. I tolerate them when they go with their music. I don't say nothing when I do my music. I don't get annoying with it. We keep it in the garage, but we be out here late night causing a little bit, but they don't say nothing. So we give and take.
Yeah.
When they break out a whole marching band across the street, I'll be like,
but you gotta deal with it.
I deal with it.
Yeah.
They may even send over a plate. Hey,
Yeah.
we okay? Yeah, good looking out. But I ain't saying nothing, because I know my time will come and they ain't gonna say nothing.
So, in the Bay, would you say the car game is still king, or the motorcycle game is king now?
They're running even. What you
They're-
think, George?
Dealing with you, I don't know, man. You got us on bikes, you got us on cars. Now I'm on my car, but I'm still trying to get the man to do my car, but I think it's about even.
About even?
It's about even right
We
now.
run around like, I'm skipping the bike to truck to old school car right now.
Yeah.
I was going fast car, but that ended horribly for me. We ain't gonna discuss that.
You know, that's the GT.
That GTO, and I went O and under a truck.
Dang.
So that's we take the traction control off, it can go bad.
Okay.
But that's a whole other story, which we still dealing with that. But I'm a little bit of everything, because before we've been doing bike sales since
I know, but the
2003.
town, see, what's different between the Bay and LA? LA had the low riding.
Yeah.
The bikes came from low riding.
Mhm.
You guys had more of the old schools, the Mustangs, the pony. I remember Mustangs, ponies.
Mhm.
What else was it?
Cougars.
Yeah,
Cougars and stuff.
yeah,
and then
Falcons
you
and
guys,
stuff,
so the bike gang kind of come from that era.
Yeah.
Or come from that to that. So that's why I was asking now. What is it now? You said it's about 50-50. They still rocking the old schools and they still doing the bikes.
You got, I would say, we've been doing bike, like I said, since 2000. And so I got to the point where I need to show so many people, me personally, when I built the Chevy, I saw what was going on in East Bay with the big Chevys. I've been watching it down south. I went down south to I-95 Customs and talked to them when I was happened to be in that town. And I built my Chevy. I said, I'm gonna show them I'm gonna reintroduce myself. This is Big
Yeah.
Money Rob.
Okay.
If y'all see my videos on First Fridays, I came through and knocked a hole in the East Bay.
Yeah.
For 6 months straight. I held them off. They
Okay.
finally came and got me. I lost, but at the end of the day, they know who I am.
Okay.
And I showed them, documented as I built the car and everything until the day it left the driveway. It was like, you saw it at Kansas Cali, that car. And I wanted to let them know, hey, I do this
I
too.
was trying to buy that car too, but he sold it too damn fast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so,
Let me
you
ask you
know,
this: the culture that we have, how we live, our lifestyle, us as blacks. From the cars to the motorcycles. A lot of people say we spend money unnecessarily in that stuff. Like I tell them, if it makes me happy, money spent. I'm on some real stuff. It's not about, we doing it for show, we doing it for bragging rights, but more importantly, you do it to look, to be happy. You do it to have that feeling. Do you think that that is a part of the culture that is unnecessary? What role do you think that has played in the culture, as far as the cars, the bikes, and all of that?
Well, the cars and the bikes, I think it's more of a look at me now thing.
Today,
Yeah, it's more
or
look at me. Um, I see how y'all do it down south. You is a to me on a trendsetter as in let's get somewhere and do something.
okay,
Over here, it was just look at me now. That we harkens back to the drug gang. Look at me now when you're buying your jewelry and all that. Look at me. Look at me. I'm doing this. I'm doing that. As for what I saw other people do it, it's a lifestyle. They out there just ride. They going places. They commuting to work every day on their bikes. That's, allergies killing me. But I see it as it's a way to express yourself. And just to be you, your personal. You get these bikes, you put your own personal touch on it, and so that lets you express yourself, free your mind up, and you get on your bike. It's nothing like you just ride and listen to your music.
George, what do you think as far as the culture, as us as black men, and the bikes, the cars, is that a culture that was it started? What I'm saying is, did that make us? Did that help us bond together, or did that was it had nothing to do with that?
Oh, it's
individual?
No,
a
bro, it
brotherhood.
definitely helped us bond together
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
you got to understand when we go on a black bike scene, you don't
Yeah.
really. It's a lot of controversy out there, but it ain't too much for it. You go on a white bike scene,
Okay.
then you got all the murders, killers, and whatnot. It's when we do it, it's like we all get together. And since I've been in it, I've been enjoying it.
Yeah.
I haven't really ran across no problems. I haven't ran across no problems.
Yeah.
So to me, it brought us together.
Well, okay.
To
So what about the cars back in the day?
back in the days it was the same way. Like Rob said, I got this, I got this. But now the way I see it now, it's not a competitive thing. It's a thing that we all working together. Okay, Rob got this, so let me get this and let me improve this. Let's see what we can do and ride out together.
Okay.
So as us in a unit, that's what we do. We don't compete against one another or anybody out there. We just get there and have fun.
Well, also I see it as we've gotten older, and your money level may change or your ideals may change. You see some things you did in the past that you feel you can do it better.
Okay.
So this time when you say, "Oh, I hit it this time, I'm gonna do it this much tighter. I'm gonna take my time." Before it was just give me some paint, give me some wheels, I'm going.
Yeah.
Then you watching and you thinking about it, you know what? I should have tightened that suspension. I should have did this. And so this on these go arounds of people at our age doing things like that, and we in the 50 area. I'm 51.
Okay.
I'm gonna do it to a different level.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go from the ground up on it and twist some knobs, some screws, and other stuff that normally didn't get touched by the younger person, the younger me didn't do. I want to make it so I can drive it like it was new and drive it across somewhere instead of being within your 4.5 square miles of your city, and that's only people who see it.
Yeah.
Whatever I built over the last 15 years is gonna go somewhere far. So if I want to get on and say I'm gonna go to Vegas, I'm gonna go. I ain't gonna have to think about it. And that's how we're looking at my bike vision. Before, yeah, I felt I could have took the 120R across country had I not rode it as hard as I ride. I rode it like it was. I rode it like it was stolen. And my videos is a testament to that. Anything got in my mirror, my goal was to put you out the mirror.
Mm.
And if you look like you was ahead of me, I want you to see the back of me.
Yeah.
And whether I was on a patch or no patch, I'm gonna let you know who the Green Machine was. If it didn't matter what American you was, other Americans, whatever, I seen the pack, I'm coming in. I'm coming in, I'm gonna downshift, I'm gonna look at you. And I'm gonna let that Borzilla or Fat Cat roar up loud enough where it's gonna get your attention. You will shift your eyes my way, and I'm gonna go.
Yeah. George, with this culture, with the car, the bike, with the culture, would that be something you would raise your grandson in or encourage him to be a part of?
I still do. I do it to this day.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you, I try to get my son involved.
Yeah.
I got my daughter. I be trying to get. I'm trying to give her my bike. If I can go ahead and give me one of these new things.
Yeah.
To get involved in the thing. I mean, there's a lot of women out there doing it. There's a lot of young kids out there doing it.
Yeah.
And the thing about it, what I like about the bike scene is this: that they see us doing it, having fun, so they get involved in it.
Yeah.
And then everything they doing out there on the streets is eliminated. They want to be right here with us, and they want to do what we doing.
So
I
it
feel
is
that the
an
bike-
option. It is an option. That if you can get them into it, it takes away from the negative elements that give them more.
I believe it does.
Yeah. What you think, Ron?
Yeah, it help you refocus at times. Like have you ever talked to Heavy, OG Heavy?
Yeah.
Yeah, and he interviewed right here in his garage, and we talked about stuff. He said it was a lot of brotherhood. It wasn't about who got the baddest stuff. They was out there riding and having and unity, hanging together. And that was Punchy Lemonade. Petsy, we liked about the set. You talking about the bus slices of bologna, and they all got a piece.
Yeah.
You know,
Well,
we was there.
my,
You
my
know,
thing too is I try to tell people all the time that the set, as far as Oakland, L.A., California, gangbanging was king back then. I mean, everybody was somewhat from wherever they was from, and the bike set, the car set, kind of did it, but people kind of gangbang with the cars. With
hmm
the bikes, you can't really gangbang with the bikes. You know what I'm saying? With the cars, you can kind of gangbang a little bit with the cars, but with the bikes, it kind of eliminated or toned. I ain't gonna say eliminate. It toned down
hmm
kind of the gang banging, aspect of of our culture. You guys
hmm
agree or not?
Yeah, it did that a lot. I
Yeah.
mean, because you got to understand, if we see somebody else, whether they're in a different gang or whatever, on their bikes, it's influence us to do the same thing. So
Yeah.
it's like we transcend from one another.
Okay.
You know, like it is what it is. But I think us as black people, we getting better with ourselves
Okay.
for communicating and getting along.
Yeah.
So Rob, here we are now. It's 2018. Okay. You got other people building stereos, putting music on bikes. Uh, is there a competition? Is there any negativity to it, or it's just how do you feel
No,
about that?
there's no negativity. Me and my only person, the two, I would say the biggest people up in the Bay is me and White Boy John. There are some other people doing it. We're the most two known peoples that I know of, and we share ideals. It's not a competition. You
Yeah.
know, people have their own followers. Like some people wear Nike, some people wear Adidas or Puma. You know, some people deal with John, and they deal with me. Whoever's available, or whatever they seen the type of particular things I do, they'll deal with me. Or
Yeah.
or John, do they like what John do? They deal with him. So it's not like we have animosity each other. You've seen some of my videos. I go over and holler at him. We were friends before I really got heavily into the bike stuff. Had a music shop. I had my music shop. So we've always been on friend friends, you know. And I've reached out to Exclusive Sounds in Atlanta. I've talked with them. Elgin, I've talked with him. I've talked to Ballhead. I try to talk with everybody.
Yeah.
If we find something that anybody can use or whatever, I need an ideal person to bounce it off them. Say, oh yeah, you should do that. Yeah, this is what I did in this scenario. So people aren't hard to talk to. You know, if you know how to talk to people, you won't have no problems.
What do you think about the bagger scene? Let's say Philly. I don't know if that's East, but let's say like Philadelphia. They do the subwoofers in the bags. They do the extreme. And I'm gonna tell you right now, the loudest system I ever heard
hmm
is Philadelphia. And I tell everybody to this day, if you see a motorcycle with a Philadelphia plate, leave that motherfucker alone. I'm telling you, because the sound systems
hmm
are. I'm talking about the bike. The boy, every time the bass hit, the bike is turning around in a circle with just the music playing.
hmm
I mean, and don't get me wrong, nothing from the West Coast because we knocking, but they on a different. They're on a like a major competition level. What do you think
Okay.
about those kind of bills?
I've seen them bills. I have not had anybody decide they want to do that, and so I've seen some of the stuff, but I haven't got the formula of it. And so a few people have called me from different parts of the country saying, "Rob, I want to put these tins in my bags." Well, I've yet to see it in person. I want to see it in person. If I see it in person and I see how it's put together, I can copy it.
Yeah.
You know, so I need to see one of them scenarios in person. I went to Miami, talked to people down there. He showed me some stuff with some PRV and some other stuff, but he didn't let me hear it. It's
Mm.
always down right now. Showed me, I said, okay, well, I'm way over here, 3,000 miles away. I'm not here to steal your ideal. I'm just saying, show me something new. I'm gonna tell you what I do. You tell me what you
Yeah,
do.
my boy from Team Money Cycles,
Mm-hmm.
homie, when I tell you, again, like I said, I've been all over the world. I
Yeah.
done heard it, but them boys, but that's what I'm saying. They build them that way. That's how they're building the bike. That's their big thing. They're not so much into show and go. They're into more to the sound. You feel what I'm saying? And they got some nice bikes and they do their thing, but they heavily into that no back wheel too. Y'all cut that bullshit out.
Oh, the front ain't match to the back?
Oh no, they don't do that. They don't.
Oh, what? So you
All the
saying
money's in the bike, the paint job, and the sound system. They fuck the back wheel.
fuck the back wheel. You gotta be 30 and 26 on the front, but you got that
Oh no,
stop
they
point
got
in the
yeah.
back.
The one boy got a 45 on the front and the stock 18 on the back. So you know
Oh,
what I'm talking about?
wow.
Yeah, they play games like
Well,
that.
the cats I know will walk who are real critical about their bikes, and most of the cats from LA who I've met, but they punch your headshot, they'll pick you to death.
Yeah.
They'll see you at a cut an eye and spotted all your flaws and get on your head about that. What you ran out
Killian,
of
my
money, what
man
you doing?
Killian greeted from Ireland. He said there's louder bikes in Dublin We're gonna give you that Killian because I'm not coming to Ireland to find out. So, you know what I'm saying? You got all of that. Killian says that there's a lot of bikes in Ireland. You're
Yeah.
because I'm not coming to find out, mate. I mean, no, that's Australia. I don't know what they say in Ireland, but he's on there from Ireland. Appreciate you for watching. Thank you for the love. So when it comes to music, man, for you,
Mm-hmm.
one of the things that I know that you preach on is clarity, crystal clear clarity.
Mm-hmm.
More bass or more clarity? What do you prefer?
I'm gonna balance it out. Well, basically, I want loud vocals, clear vocals, so you hear all the instrumentation with the bass. The bass really doesn't matter too much as me because I'm not in a woofer contest, and there's only so much you can get out of a 6x9.
Yeah.
And so I will keep it on loud and clear. So Pearson will have all this bass in the world, but I'll tell him, man, I'm gonna outlast you and I'll shout you.
Okay.
And he'd be like, huh? I said, keep playing your music. You'll see what happened to you.
Okay.
For one, your bike ain't gonna start up. Number two, I'm gonna play the stuff and I'm gonna steal your crowd.
Yeah.
Because I already got my playlists set up, as in my iPods and flash drives I sell for these scenarios, crowd pleasers, loud and clear.
Yeah.
Those are playlist town titles. These are songs that's gonna steal crowds. I put them that way. So when I show up, I got my intro music played up. Back in the cassette days, you ride in your car and you mapping it out. When I hit this corner, I'm gonna play this tape. I already got it fast forward and set right there.
Yeah.
Well, we in the new digital age, so it's a playlist now. So I just bam, I'm gonna hit them with this.
Yeah, not like my partner that just left talking about make sure I got a CD player on there, Rob. Yeah, my partner like no, you make sure you got a CD player. Who does that? Shout out to the good fellas. You know what I'm talking about?
Sacramento chapter.
Yeah, Sacramento chapter.
Five
Man.
prayers.
I know Chicone don't get out like that. You know what I'm saying? No, but I mean, so you take clarity, loudness over bass.
Yeah, over the bass. Yeah, I try to equal it out. I want them to be equal. So it'll be you can hear me coming, and you can hear me coming and going. Understand the words are playing, And I had a theme music when I last brought the green bike down to L.A. I came in, with Tupac yelling, "Niggas can't see me," and they was like, "Who is this nigga?"
Yeah.
And he was passionate about what he was saying. That's how I was feeling when I rolled up on the crowd. Niggas can't see me. So you got to have your theme music, intro music, and your exit music.
If you bought a brand new bike, you got a brand new bike. What's the first thing you change? What's the first thing you put on your bike?
On anything or just on music?
You bought a brand new bike. No, I'm talking anything. What's
if
the
you buy a
first?
brand new bike, first thing you change is exhaust.
Exhaust.
Exhaust and the air filter.
Okay.
Like I said, I'm not going to go fast because I've been fast, and fast takes a lot of cash to go fast.
So
and you got to
exhaust
keep
and air
feeding.
filter. Yeah.
Exhaust and
I
air
tell
filter.
everybody, it's three things that you change on a Harley Davidson when you first buy it: exhaust and handlebars
Mm-hmm. Oh,
and-
handlebar number 3.
and backrest.
Definitely had to have that back. Yeah.
Exhaust, handlebars, and backrest. If you buy a Harley Davidson, put that in the deal. Exhaust, handlebars, and
I
backrest.
think the backrest should come first.
You know? You said that backrest should come first?
Yeah.
That rider
You got to
backrest
be
should come
comfortable.
first.
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay, I mean, ask you, what's the best seat to have?
stock.
Okay. You talking pillow stock or stock Harley Davidson road glide
Stock.
seat?
I mean, the stock. Now you can buy the hammock. They got the hammock that's a little bit better than the stock. But understand this, man. Like I tell everybody, that ass gonna hurt, man.
Mm-hmm.
I don't give a damn. You ride 200-300 miles in your car, 400-500 miles in your car. That ass gonna hurt. Now you can turn the heat on and heat up some hurt ass.
Uh-huh.
You know what I'm saying? If you're in some luxury shit, you can turn the AC on and cool off some hurt ass.
Mm-hmm.
But that ass gonna hurt sitting down. You know what I'm saying? Anything you do sitting down for a period of time, that is not gonna matter. Some people like the Corbin. My man Walt is saying the Corbin seat. Walt, let me tell you something about the Corbin seat. Fuck the Corbin seat.
That seat is hard.
That is a hard seat and it's not made for riding nowhere. That is a show seat. Corbin is a show seat. It's not made for comfortability. But I'm going to tell you hands down, man, the stock seat is one of the best seats that Harley Davidson make. But like I said, you can spend the extra money and get the hammock, which is a little bit bigger. And the difference between a hammock and a stock seat is the stock seat is resting on a piece of plastic.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they mold it to the plastic. With a hammock, that whole part is open and it has like a basket or per se that, so you're not really resting on no plastic. So and that's what makes it a little bit more comfortable. You spend the money for that.
Oh, okay.
That
And
makes
that's a
that a
Harley
little
Davidson
bit.
item, the hammock?
Yeah, it's
Oh,
called a
okay.
hammock. Just telling you what the hammock. and it's the actual Harley Davidson item. So
Oh, okay.
that's when it comes to seats, that's what that is.
Mm.
So when you do a what when you do a music system, okay, um, a lot of us we had a music system. I tell everybody if you do have a music system, it actually helps you as far as safety too, as far as being safer on your bike. You agree with that?
Well, yeah, it's like having loud pipes.
Mm.
It alerts people around that I'm coming through.
Okay.
Don't switch lane. Don't cross into my lane. That as opposed to being silent, sounding like a sewing machine. People don't know you there, and some people don't check mirrors when they turn lanes sometimes. And if they don't hear you coming, they might turn right into you, and that's how most people get took out. We can split lanes here in California as opposed to in y'all state, and so people you got to come through hitting the high beam
Yeah.
and having some sound so people don't get to move it on you.
Georgia, are you a new rider?
Oh no.
No, you've been riding for a
All
while.
right for a while.
What is the crotch rocket? You started off on crotch rockets?
Yes.
Yeah, you can tell he one of them show offs. So I already
No,
can
I
tell.
did, but
Yeah,
I didn't too much like it.
You didn't do much like it.
Because you always bend over. I ain't too much
So
like it.
what when you transition from that to the Hardys? What was that like?
A whole different, a whole different game plan.
Yeah.
For me to ride another cross rocket, ain't gonna happen.
It ain't gonna happen. No, once you ride Harley, you kind of you'll kill yourself after riding a Harley for a little while. Then you get on the cross rocket, you'll kill yourself. Not unless you're now if you race, cross rockets or something that's different. But the average rider, once you get comfortable on that Harley and you try to go back to a cross rocket, you'll kill yourself because you done already got.
It'll pick up speed so fast, and you try to slow it down. You don't realize how fast you're going until you try to slow it down.
Yeah.
That'd be the issue. We had a homeboy who was late on the transition. He had some Street Fighter Suzuki bike he bought after we made the changeover from sport bike to Harley Davidson. He came by. I got the bike, Rob. I got it. I said, we don't ride those no more, player. He's like, what?
So you took all that time.
Yeah, he didn't save his money, got the bike. We don't ride those no more. Man, I gotta sell it. That's like a pair of set of rims right there. That's all you gonna get out of it. I just spent $7,000. I said
7,000 wasted.
that's
man.
7,000 wasted. I look like about 3,500 right now.
All right, man. Listen, man. If you're watching the channel, man, hit the super chat button. All donations are welcome. We need those to keep pushing forward. If you like any information, ask whatever questions you want to ask. I'm sitting here, man, with the man, the myth, the legend, my man, Big Money Rob, East Palo Alto. Been putting it down on the music game for a while. We got my other guests in the building, George. These are G's, man. I'm telling you, guys got to understand that you don't get to sit in front of these cats all the time and meet these cats and get this knowledge. So ask whatever questions you want to ask. If you're watching this and it's not live, make sure you you can send money to donate to the channel via PayPal. That's fastharleysonly@gmail.com via PayPal. Don't forget, if you're not subscribed, subscribe to the channel. We got to get those subscription numbers up. Tell a friend. If you subscribe, hit the bell. That way you're always notified. You'll be notified every time we go live. Okay.
I got one question for you. What was your biggest highlight about that radio? You had a radio show going for a while, man. What was that like, man? Yeah, I see you had guests and everything, and like y'all doing
with
some big
FHO,
stuff.
man. With FHO, a lot of people ask me, "So what is FHO?" Okay. FHO is the motorcycle lifestyle adult, the adulthood of motorcycle lifestyle. All I want everybody to do is be adults, man, and be respected as a man or a woman. You feel what I'm saying? It's a lot of bullying going on the set. It's a lot of, do what I say, or, you got to have permission to do this and do that. And that's fine. But coming at me like an adult. You feel what I'm saying? I did agree to be in this motorcycle thing. I did agree to participate in the lifestyle. But, again, I'm still a grown-ass man. That person is still a grown-ass woman. And with FHO, man, all I've ever tried to do is it's about fun. It's about being adults. It's about us being able to talk to each other, communication, and most importantly, bridge the gap between West Coast, East Coast, Florida, California, Minnesota, Georgia, whatever. Just bridge the gap, because one thing about it is this, man. When I'm out there and I break down, I don't care where you from. I don't care who you is. I don't care what color you is. Help me. Help me. You feel what I'm saying? So, and that's what I try to do. I don't profess to know everything about motorcycling. I got people that I call, people that I reach out to, to teach this. People ask me, "Sel, why did you have to teach?" I don't know. Like I tell everybody, I waited on you to teach, you didn't, so I said, fuck it, I started teaching. You feel what I'm saying? So when you talk about FHO, it's just we're gonna motorcycle as adults. You feel what I'm saying? We're gonna have fun. We're gonna be responsible. We're gonna take care of our children. We're gonna raise up. We're gonna enjoy each other. We're gonna enjoy our culture, enjoy our race, and we're gonna enjoy all other races. We're not tripping. Motorcycling really has no skin color.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? And let's just have some fun, man. And whatever disagreements we got, we can work that out. Cause see, this is my thing. Ain't nothing you could do to me that bad, that would piss me off that I want to see you not here. I mean, I might be upset. Man, might even want to get out, but let's talk about it. And if we can't talk about it, then it is what it is. But at least just know that I can call Rob and you can call Rob. If you're in the area, and you want to stop by, we approachable people. So that's what FHO was for me. I mean, it started off, you know, I never envisioned it being where it is now, but all glory be to God that I am here where I'm at, and I've met so many beautiful people. I've had some heartaches too. You know what I'm saying? I tell people all the time, I wish I could love something else as much as I love this motorcycle shit.
Yeah.
But this is where I'm at. You know what I'm saying? So that's what FHO is for me, man. And again, like I tell everybody, I think all the time where I call you to get advice and Rob, how do I do this? How do I edit this video? Or Rob, how do you do this? So and I'm hoping that we're at a place where we can show that there's no need to hate. A lot of people, I believe now, are still hating on one another because they believe that that's normal. That's kind of normal. It's normal behavior. But I'm hoping that we can show that. Yeah, you're going to disagree. It's all right to disagree. I don't have to agree. Fuck Rob. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, I got to respect Rob. You feel what I'm saying?
How hate him doing?
Man, hate him. It's been, I've been, ain't nothing, I haven't seen nothing yet to bring him. You know, he hasn't been around. You know, hate him come around when he sees something spectacular. You know, hate him come on out, man. But I haven't seen nothing. It hasn't been nothing yet that would cause him to come on out. Hey, T-Time, I appreciate you, bro. So, the biggest thing for me, man, is I just want a motorcycle. And I want a motorcycle with some good cats. I want to be around some real cats. And that word real has been so watered down. Oh, man, that's a real nigga. Oh, for real? Okay. If only you knew what I knew. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Hey, what you think? If only you knew what I knew. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is, man. But that's what it is for me, man. Okay. So I definitely appreciate, our friendship. Because it's beyond colors. Oh, talk about that. I heard you was in a motorcycle club.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, I heard you, not in one now, but you previously.
Oh, yeah. I was president of Bay Area Motorcycle Club, the Bay Area Violators. And we were one of the founding members, me and my partners. We hung out in the garage. They still going, but I felt that they wasn't going the way I wanted to go.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not going to say nothing bad about them, but it's just we were not on the same page. And I was a president.
Okay.
And so I felt that that wasn't what I wanted to do. And so I did my own thing. I did me. That's what I do best, is me. And so
So you did have your hand in the MCs.
Yeah. And I used a statement that if you listen to enough songs, you get a chance to sit around and think of what people are saying. And I said, Chuck D said it best, and people probably heard me say this, like George probably heard me say this. He said, I can't change the people around me, so I change the people around me. And I never knew what he said, what he meant, until one day I analyzed the word, what he said.
I can't change the people around me, so I change the people around me.
And so that's what I did. And so I'm still friends with them. I see them, they do their thing. They come through, holler, when they're around. But I got people who are on the same page with me now, and we're not a club. We're an informal club. We hang together. We go out of town together at times, and we all grown up adults, got our own stuff. We got trucks, trailers, vans, need to be, but I try and stay on the ground. Fast Fred told me, hey, Rob, you could be in our club, but you be on the back of that truck or on that van a little too much. I understand that. That's just what I chose to do at those particular times. But, yeah, that's what I chose to do myself.
George, you ever been in the club?
We, like I said, we just ride out together, do everything together pretty much, as a unit. But as far as that set trip and stuff, we just...
Yeah.
We could call on one another when we need them, at any given time.
So it's like an informal club.
Exactly.
Man, it's brotherhood.
It's brotherhood.
It's motorcycle.
It's motorcycle, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
He's had time when he's broke down. I said, what? Red alert. We hop in the truck and fly over there and scoop him up.
That was across the bridge there. It took them every bit of 15 minutes to get there and 2 minutes to put the bike on the truck.
And we was gone.
If it was a white post, my bike would be gone.
Dang it, man. Enrico Bailey has a question. It's basically, He says, Rob, you brought the LA racing game to light, and where is Dynamite?
Dynamite
Is
is
retired.
retired. Certain situation that had occurred, which people who were there saw it, he felt very touched by it for what he told me, and he felt that was his way out. That he was not feeling the way after that situation happened. So he felt I'm gonna step away from it. He comes he's still around.
Yeah.
I talked to him from time to time, but he said he wasn't feeling the same way about the racing scene after that. So
Do you still have the bag locks?
yeah, I
You
have the
still got the
bag
bag
locks, the
locks.
13 and down bag locks. I originally stated the price was like $55, and so I figured out what the shipping was, which I made that statement before shipping. So basically, if we in person 65, if I got to send them to you, it's $70. Due to the weight, the shipping has made it non profitable at $55. So 13 and down Harley Davidson baggers.
Okay, yeah, buddy. He's asking, great work. Uh, Same bag locks, USBs, and iPods. Hit up Rob. He got you on that. If you go to the beginning of the video, he gives you his address, phone number, and all that. He give it to you again.
Yeah.
Hit it to you. Hit him again.
I'm hit Money's Car and Stereo. We got the flash drives from 8 gig, 16, 32, and 64s. The iPods also from 8 gig all the way up to 16. Everything has preset playlists and everything, as we talked about earlier about having intro music and stuff that make you just take you to another zone. We also have the bag locks for 13 and down baggers. You know, I can be reached at 650-906-8878. Inbox me on the Facebook or the Instagram. I'm not hard to find. Um, we make it happen over here, you know.
Shout out to T Time for that donation. I appreciate you. At the end of the day, man, what I really want to bring to you guys is this, man. Regular dudes took a chance at it, successful doing this thing, and that's all I'm asking my youngsters to do. It's to a point now, man, where we've been saying each one teach one, and it's hard. Trust me, dealing with some of you little young, you little young Thundercats.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's hard, man, but we owe it to you guys, and I just try my best to bring it to you this way, to let you see other people, other positive people, people who are just like you, who come from the streets. Had the same, you know, like you said, but OG, y'all didn't have to go through what we went through. Yes, we did.
Yeah,
Yes, we did. We went through all of the same stuff, and we stayed the course and made it out. It ain't gonna be easy, man. Life, it ain't gonna always be easy. It's gonna be some ups and downs, but only the strong will survive. That statement is a real statement. Only the strong will survive.
True.
So I mean, again, man, anybody that's watching this, if you're discouraged, if you're going through something, just know trouble don't last always, and you will rise above it, man. I mean, my man Big Money Rob is doing this thing, and like I said, at the end of the day, take a chance at it. Take a chance at it, because that's the only way you're gonna know if you're good.
Yeah, you never know unless you try. You know, closed mouth is the one don't get fed. You know, I tell people, I'll read mine. Tell me something. Talk to me. Let me know something. You know, that crosses a lot of statements when you say that. Let me know what's on your mind. Speak up. My father used to tell me that you're too quiet. Speak up.
For Justin Julio, we're gonna shout out your little brother Rise. Shout out to Rise for my man Justin Julio. There you go. Look at my, should I get a new bike or used bike? This is if this is your first bike and your only bike, I tell everybody to buy a new bike. The reason why I tell you that is because the new bikes come with a warranty. With this Harley game, if this is your first time having a Harley, riding a Harley, you want that comfort of knowing that if anything happened to the bike, it could be fixed. Once you get into the Harley game, then you could buy bikes and build them and do this and do that. But any first timer coming to Harley Davidson, buy brand new. I promise you, it'll make the biggest difference. Plus, like I said, if you're gonna ride it, you want to buy brand new. The biggest thing about buying a used Harley is I don't care about the bike. I need to know who owned it.
Yeah. Oh, it was a white
I don't
lady,
care how good the bike
she
looks,
rode
how many miles
Sunday
on
parade
it.
services only.
Yeah, no. So I need to know who. If you're gonna buy a used bike, know who actually was the owner, because you gotta know how they rode it, how they took care of it, the whole. Because it'll look pretty as hell, and you get out there, oh look at, and beat that boy. If you bought something that he had,
It been beat up.
It been beat up.
Bad.
I murdered.
I'm just
stuff.
saying. Yeah, I'm just trying to tell you, man. My bike, Beautiful, got a lot of miles, but it's been well to every service because I needed to work when I'm out there by myself. When I'm on 80, it ain't nothing out there but salt flats. Yeah, in the middle of nowhere. I can't be breaking down
You
with all
thought it
this.
was snow. You said
I
earlier.
thought that's what I'm telling you because it's all white. I'm
Uh,
talking about, and I'm like, is this snow? I really wanted to stop and get off and go touch it, but I saw like little puddles of water. I said, I don't even know if this stuff is. I don't.
Maybe I'm a thinking now.
Nah, quicksand or I don't know what it is. But so when it comes to buying a used bike, it's irrelevant about the miles or the bike. It's you really want to know who owned the bike.
yeah.
You feel it? That's more. That's way more important when you're buying a used Harley Davidson than how did the bike look or how many miles on the bike. You want to know who owned the bike because that's what's going to determine if it's a decent bike or if it's a good bike. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm telling you, they got some bikes that look good as hell, but if Nasty drove it, Big Manny rode it, he rode it. I'm good. Yeah, give me the raggedy one over there for 5, Alex. Yeah, yeah, because I'm just telling you, some people just ride, and that's what you. At the end of the day, um, that's what you want. Let me see. I think we got some crack on there, some bull crap. Let me see what else we got. Okay. Uh, Julio. I'm sorry, Julio, Justin Julio. How much is a Harley cost? If you don't know how much a Harley costs, that's good. My brother's name is Steve. Okay, I'm sorry, Steve. His brother's name was Steve. I'm trying to honor your request. Okay, but y'all tripping. Let me see. Chrome and paint, pure classic. A lot of people don't know, but I bet money, inspiration to get a camera and do its thing. Okay, they want to know what inspired you to get him a camera and let them see what you see.
What inspired me to do that was the first time when I got on the set. Really, I like taking pictures. I seen ideals, and I used to be writing stuff down. The camera became my memo pad,
Mm.
and I started taking pictures of everything I saw I liked. I took a picture of it, and so I was like, oh, okay. And after a while, I had so many pictures. I said I should do something with it. That's when the HTDV showed up.
Yeah.
Shout out to my man Ronnie, free Ronnie and Ant, and they hit the set when they were selling their DVDs, and I was like, oh. So I took a lot of pictures. So I made slideshows because I'd be seeing different things that attracted my eye. I was like, I'm gonna take a picture of that. I might could use that later on. And then when I first saw the bikes from where Breed Bikes came to Oakland, when I first started really hanging out tough, I was staring at a bike one day and I said, wait a second, that engine is the same color as the bike. Wait, that frame is the same color as that.
Yeah.
You had to take that apart to get that onto that. I took more pictures then.
Yeah,
I was like,
yeah.
okay. And so when I got my first Harley, I didn't even ride it. I disassembled the bike
Yeah.
because I wanted to be like these cats who I saw,
Yeah.
emulate them. And so I was like, man, let's go hard or go home.
Yeah.
And the first bike, I went to the painter and I saw some stuff. Latino brother I met. And I said, man, I need the engine is purple. The bike need to be purple. Do what you want with the rest.
Yeah.
And he basically, we set a trend with that move. I don't say I invent things. I see things. I may shine a little more light on it. But he put the $100 bills in the paint and all that stuff. And after that, a whole bunch of $100 bikes showed up. But they bikes wasn't like my bike. Mine was etched into the windshield, all that. It was $100 bills and wasn't obvious across the front of the bike. It was in little snippets of it. And people were trying to draw $100 bills. And then when you looked at mine, it was a $100 bill. I'm going to give it up. It's 15 years out the party now. It was photocopied money.
Mm.
There wasn't no way you can get the strip in the paint job. There wasn't no way you can get the George Washington and the ink shadows in there. My man, he layered it in, blended it in. People remember the money bike. That's what it was. And people will run up, hey, that's that bike right there. He got about 1,300 up in there. I counted them one day. I'm like, yeah.
Yeah, I take that. I
take that plan.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
take that.
But my man, HJ, Howard Jordan, I kept looking at another brother who inspired me, and I looked at his bike. It had been painted at the same time my bike was painted, but this is 7 years down the line, and the bike is still clean.
Whoa.
And I'm like, it was plain and simple.
Yeah.
Which made me get off the
The wild,
the
my
wild,
radical, yeah.
and I toned it down to the white and purple bike. The same bike, same suit reheated. I had to keep the purple in it because the engine was purple. But then again, I took some accents from my brother Brad, because that's where the first bike got inspired from him and Los bike.
Yeah, from his
Off
brother.
the orange bike and Los bike. That's where that first bike ideals came from.
Okay.
I saw everybody saw something new. I flipped it around, made it mine. When I saw H bike, I flipped his ideal.
Shout out to Bread's Soul Brother President, and he's actually talking about Jose, which is Bread's brother.
Yeah, with the purple
founder of the Kings of the South.
Yeah, and I saw them, and people, I saw that, and I said, I'm gonna go with simple and clean. So white and purple. When the Las Vegas Roundup showed up, that's what I was on. When I showed up in my first time at the Roundup in Atlanta, when I first came to see how much love y'all was showing.
I was on the green bike.
Yeah, well, no, I showed up on that bike at the
first
racetrack.
time you came?
First time I came to Atlanta, before I came to your house.
Okay.
When I came to your house, it was a green bike.
Yeah,
but when
I shipped the green one to my house.
Yeah, and me and Ponto's bike came to your house when Queen bike first came out. This pinky little bike.
Pinky, yeah.
And so I came to Atlanta with that bike.
Okay.
And was, man, the reception I got from that, that's the Atlanta freeway right there. That picture.
Okay.
And so with that, when that bike met a unsuspected ripper got me in Fresno, but it's okay. We bounced back. We had to fight with the insurance to get back, but we came back with the green thing.
Question: Stevie J says, do you use the Harley manual for torque specs on the bolts of the motorcycle? Or
Yeah, you use the torque bolts. On the first bike, you look like that. Oh shit!
Yeah.
So I learned that. I went and bought torque wrenches. I got the book.
Yeah.
So I know where everything gets torqued too, because aluminum gonna break on you.
Yeah.
You thinking like it's an old car, Chevy putting the old steel head on. No. That aluminum gonna snap free, and you're gonna be like, what I do now?
Because I broke mine right here in your garage, your driveway.
You broke yours?
I broke it right here in this driveway.
Strip the screw out on, especially if you having to do a clutch or the in and out of primary. I notoriously used to strip all the bottom screws out, silicone the bitches back in.
Damn.
That before I bought the book and read it. So I inspired a brother from Ohio. He been watching my videos. He said, Rob, I've been watching your videos. I think I can do it. I said, man, you can do it. Get the book. Get the knowledge. That's the key. Get the knowledge and watch some videos. You can figure this out. He was so juiced when he called me. Rob, I did it, man. I did it. Man, I'll let you know you said I could do it, and you had confidence in me, bro. Ain't nobody told me these things, and I made it happen.
But we take calls, like me and you take calls. I know I take calls all day.
Yeah.
About this, about that, about this, about that,
People
about
ask
this.
my opinion, and I try and give them the best advice off my experience.
This is from Jonathan Taylor. Big Money Rob is actually the reason I watch FHO. The Big Manny Run video, I believe, made me look further into videos on YouTube. Shout out to my man Jonathan Taylor. I appreciate that.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I was showing how we get down on the West Coast with all them videos and all my race videos, because when you was HDTV was showing you the sideline view of it.
Yeah.
And then when the GoPro cameras came out, I said, you know what, I'm gonna put you in the race.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna let you see winner, loser, draw. I ran up on everybody. I ran up on Dynamite, Black, all the fastest cats I've known. I've got my ass handed to. I'm even on wins and losses. Yeah. But the point is, I went out there swinging.
But you to the game on fun and having a good time.
Yeah, having fun. Yeah. It was just fun, And I met a lot of people that way. Man, you was doing it, but I'm not. Yeah, okay, I got you, but you slipped the gear. I would have got past you. Would have been over with.
All right, so, man, I'm going to let this man go. I held him up all day. I've been out here all in the business, all in the shop, all in the back room, just nosy.
Drinking up all the Kool-Aid.
Drinking up all the Kool-Aid. You know what I'm talking about? My man, George, I appreciate it. George, if you could leave somebody watching this video with one thing, what would it be? And that's how you motivate. Be safe. Big Money Rob, if you could leave somebody watching this video with one thing, what would it be?
Be safe, know your surroundings, and know your friend circle. And deal with people who are 100 with you. Who keep it 100. And say, for me to you, we got a new campaign.
Okay, what we working with, man?
Working with
y'all notice that's 3X2, Big Daddy.
3X. We got him on.
Fuck with him today. He done fucked off a whole
Money's Car and Stereo.
Yeah, there it is, there, man.
Right there, and how to find me.
Somebody said, what is the PayPal for the thumb drives?
For the thumb drive, basically, you can use my cell phone number, or I tell people, send me an email address. I'll send you a PayPal invoice.
Okay.
You let me know what you want. I'll send you the prices of everything, and that's how we handle it.
So what's your email address again?
Oh, send me your email. Text me your email address.
Okay.
My number is 650-906-8878. So hit me with an email address and saying what you trying to do, and we can make it happen. We can get it out there to you.
Yeah,
I'm not hard to find.
We will send them out all over the world.
Even sell. I've been on this motorcycle stuff. I've met people from Australia. Marty from Australia.
Boy, Marty Marr.
Yeah, he has sent me T-shirts and stuff. I sent him stuff.
Yeah.
We did exchange. The cats from China who come to Rare Breed every year or Japan, they don't speak too much English. But I always handed them a DVD.
Yeah.
And so they see me, oh, Big Money Rob, Big Money Rob. They're like, what's up, man?
Yeah.
And they got me some real good footage from them cats. Me
Yeah.
coming up out of Marina Harley Davidson, boy, that was a beautiful, epic picture.
Yeah.
I just debuted the 120R. It was,
That's the green one.
yeah, the green one. When I debuted him.
Manny was either in front of you or behind you, I think, on that one.
Yeah, and it was, that was, man, I'm telling you.
All right, though. Y'all can keep the sideways and all that. Pink do not look good on me. I'm just telling you. So I'm already knowing how it's going to end for me.
Yeah.
Any more questions before we go? Anybody got any more questions, man? I hope you guys enjoyed this. Again, if you have enjoyed this and you're watching this live, hit that super chat button. If you're watching this and it's not live, you can send money and donations to Fast Harleys Only via PayPal at fastharleysonly@gmail.com. All donations are used, man, to make these moves, to get these interviews, to sit in front of these G's, man, and have a good time, man. So the Bay Area, 50-50 on cars and bikes.
Yeah, so hey, if you got any questions, hit sell up. We live right direct right
Y'all
now.
already know the FHO phone number.
Hey, if it's something that's G14 classified, well, it'll stay that way. But if you want to know something about what I'm doing or a service I provide, holla at me.
Yeah.
I get these phone calls all the time. If you're doing live, ask.
My phone number, the FHO phone number, 424-242-2355. 424-242-2355.
What? You signing words like that?
Yeah, I got to, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But anyway, that's what it is, man. That's my time. Rob, I love you, brother. I appreciate you.
Good to see how you come down,
Family,
man.
man,
I was much impressed when you said, Rob, I'm going to come through. I said, what? Come to the
man.
shop?
I got you. I've been to the Bay too many times. I made it a point that this was my whole mission. Oh, to all of the mothers out there, man, happy Mother's Day to any of the ladies that's watching the page.
Yes,
happy pre-Mother's Day. You still got a couple of hours. You know what I'm saying? I know y'all gonna milk it like a motherfucker though. You feel what I'm saying?
What happens on Father's Day though, man?
Nothing.
Nothing? George, anything on Father's Day for you?
Man, I'm still crying.
Okay. All right.
But there it is, there, man. It's your boy Big Cell FHOH and I see. I love you.
Robert Money's Car Stereo.
Yeah, my man George, OGs, man. 27, 30 years, sounds in the game, cars.
Same driveway, same location. Ask about me.
I'm talking about.
First time I came in here, I was knocking, killing everything in the game.
You killed the game?
In a box Chevy.
I went to Oakland and shut it down. Dude told me I was the cleanest from LA to the Bay. I swear to God.
Yeah, it is there, man.
Box
Got to
Chevy.
come out of Rob's garage.
We've been around a long time right here.
Yeah.
I've seen a lot of people come and go, but I'm still standing. I see cats go away to prison, come back. You still here, Rob? I said, right here.
Yeah.
I watch you come and go, player. I'm still here. You should get your life right.
That part right there. It's your boy Big Cell FHOH and I see, man. As always, keep some respect on that throttle. Love yourself enough so you can love me. Have some extra love for me, man, when it's time for that. And other than that, man, do what you do, man. You feel what I'm saying? That's it. That's all. Peace. Yeah. There we go.
How much you hit on that one?